Hi, it's me, Karen, and I'm here evolving out loud again. And today I want to talk about success. What does success mean? What does it mean for me? Now, what I realized is from the time I can remember, from probably while still in my mother's womb, I was planning this out. I've always wanted to be very successful. So, what about my life with the journey of acquiring success? And of course, I went utilizing the guidelines of society of what makes you successful. So, my first journey was through education, and I spent many thousands of hours of my life, and not to mention the hundreds of thousands of dollars, acquiring a level of education that should have equated to success, but it didn't. So, in knowing that, I moved on and decided maybe the type of education that I acquired wasn't what I should have been doing to acquire success. So, I changed my thought as to what I wanted to do. And so, I moved into wellness and weight loss and wanting to help others acquire those two things that required more money and more time. But what I found out after doing that was that I myself had my own challenges with health and maintaining a healthy weight. So once again, I felt not quite successful. So here I am now in the third wind of my life, again facing the mirror of, are you successful, Karen? And this morning, a simple Facebook post brought everything to a boil for me, and I realized that I am extremely successful, because I now value success in a totally different way. There was a movie that was out some years ago, and it touched my heart then, and it really resonates with me now, and it was called Mr. Holland's Opus. I don't know if you have seen that. If you haven't, take a look at it. And I feel as if I am being presented my opus today. You see, that Facebook post was from a friend posting to the world how her life has changed in just a very short period of time. Dramatically changed. And I realized that part of that change was a result of me showing up in her life. Many other things happened, but I was a part of it. And so I realized that success is not a measurement of how many degrees you have and accolades you can show on your wall. It's not a measurement of how many fancy and high society friends you are surrounded with. It's not a measurement of the things that you acquire. It's a total expression of the people whose lives you changed simply because you showed up. I realized that I've showed up to many thousands of people. And although I never got the opportunity to know what my being there had done for them, this morning my opus was played for me. And I realized that I changed a life. And that life will go on and in turn change and improve and help thousands of others. And that, my dear Karen, is success. And I want all of you to know out there that you too are extremely successful, because I know that you have changed many thousands of people's lives as well. They rarely come back and tell you, oh my God, you changed my life. But you have. So take that into consideration when you're down on yourself for not acquiring the things that you think will make you successful. Embrace the knowing that you are successful because you showed up. And when someone reached their hand out to you, you reached back. And even though they may have been squeezing your hand too tightly, you didn't scream out in pain or shake their hand loose. You held on tightly as I did, and you helped guide them to where it was you knew that they wanted to go, and you had the blueprint to take them there. I'm so blessed this morning because I'm experiencing and living in the radiance of my success.